Hi, I'm Scott Hill. I'm a bird and wildlife photographer. In this short vlog, you get to see me take some beautiful sunset silhouette shots of some shorebirds, just like this gold shot right here. Or my all-time favorite of this great blue heron. During this vlog, it was pretty difficult. The sun was setting really fast, and these mallards, which are the main highlight of this, were also moving really fast. Unfortunately, they weren't actually floating in one spot, giving me an opportunity to take many photos, or flexibility, I should say. And then meanwhile, I was shooting using my GoPro, and also taking video on my camera as well. So I was doing a lot of multitasking in such a small window of time, and it was a bit of a struggle. And my raw photos, which you'll see at the end of this video, they weren't perfectly vertical because I was shifting really fast, and I was using my collar, the foot part where you attach to the tripod head you would use. I was using that to balance on, or to have on the ground, and I accidentally tilted my camera because of that. I should have used just my actual lens, something that's flat, and then it would be a lot more easier, so that will happen. But yeah, I just lost my balance. And then at the end of this video, I'll be sharing my editing process. It'll be 2 photos, and only 2. They're only 2 I like the most. Just one of those shoots where you just take so many photos and you end up liking only 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. You take 500 shots, it doesn't matter. That's how it works with photography sometimes. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, I'm going for silhouette shots, golden hour sunset silhouette shots with the water here at the beach. Probably got 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. I'm trying not to scare off these birds, first of all. I'm also trying to find a spot to be at, using my mini tripod here to block the light. Let's see here. I think I found a spot we're gonna go. Man, I was here like a couple days ago, and I don't remember the tide being out this far. But trying to walk through the water here. But the sunset is going to be gorgeous. Okay, keep you guys updated. Okay, I think I found a good spot. There's some waterfowl. Sounds like mallards. It's hard to tell if it's the sun. So I'm gonna post up here. I'm using this mini tripod, a small tripod, and I took out some parts in the center, and then I can lay my camera on it, so the sand doesn't get, so I don't get sand on my lens. And I'll explain that in a second. Let's see here. I'm using my mini tripod here so I don't get sand on the collar here, or this part. It looks like I might actually have to move, because now the birds are moving. I thought I was in a good spot, so yeah, I gotta change positions. All right, here we go. Okay, well that's it. I think I got some good photos. Gosh, those mallards are moving really fast, and I try to get, man, when I was resting my lens on my tripod, I lost balance, and so they weren't my pictures weren't perfectly horizontal or vertical. I guess when I was shooting vertical. Anyway, thing I forgot to mention, ISO 100 is probably has been my go-to for this stuff. And yeah, it turns out really beautiful. So anyway, all right, well, that's it. Yeah, thank you for watching. See ya. Okay, so here's the first image we're going to be looking at. Yeah, so noticed we got to straighten this out. So let's do that. Let's get it like this. Maybe. So what I'm looking at here is not only we got to make sure this these mallards are perfectly horizontal, but we also got this line right here, these two. We got to make sure this is straight from the sunlight. So we got to get both of them as perfect as possible at the same time. I think that's good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, so this mallard over here on the far right is quite random to have. So we're definitely going to not include that guy. But let's crop this a bit. We're going to go for a vertical shot. We're going to move this a little bit to the left. Just a little bit, because this is like the main center of attention. And again, if you see my previous vlogs, editing part of it, with the head is turned, both of these heads are turned to the left, and the body, and they're heading this direction. So you want to have a little bit more room on this side where they're going. So, and that's just for, composition. So, just right here, I mean, it doesn't have to be much, because again, this is like the main center of attention. And so it feels like, they're competing with each other, like horizontal and vertical, like so much is going on. So probably just like that. I think that's pretty good. This could be go with this, but I think this is good right here. And I'm going to keep this. I definitely want to include the sun as much as possible. I think it looks a lot more impactful in this photo, in my opinion. Maybe move this up a little bit. Usually, not always, but usually I like to use this bottom line here to be as close to the subject as possible when doing this kind of stuff. These shorebird shots in the water. I could go down if I really like the reflection. I could show more, but I usually keep this line, the bottom line here, as close around the subject. So just probably maybe right here. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I did shoot at f8. Probably would have been better if I shot maybe at f11, 12, or even higher number. So this bright, I would be able to handle this brightness. Wouldn't be as so bright, I should say. But again, this was happening really fast. If I wasn't doing the vlogging stuff, I probably would have thought about that. So I think this looks pretty cool though. So let's turn up the contrast. Now highlights, can't really do that because it's just, I mean, look at this, look at that. You get this weird effect going on. So just gonna have to keep it at 0. And same with the whites. It's probably the same thing. Yeah. So keep it at 0. Shadows. I'm gonna turn on the shadows. Turn on the blacks a bit. That looks pretty good. I don't know about the vibe. You know, let's see. It's probably not gonna change much, but yeah, it looks fine. Let's go back to contrast. I think that's good as well. Yeah, this is pretty cool looking. Effects, clarity. I usually just do 15 clarity, and then 5 fiber saturation. Now the color grading, not color grading, my bad. Color mixer. Do I want to turn on the oranges? No, that just defeats the whole purpose of this beautiful golden hour light, right? So we'll just do keep it at 0. All natural. And yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so here's the next one, our last one. And yeah, that looks pretty good. I love this. Yeah, I wish the mallards stay, floating around here, because I would have been really curious how it would have looked with the sun getting behind a little bit, partially, like maybe halfway of these clouds. But yeah, so let's straighten this out. Let's go. That's pretty good. That looks pretty good too. So I just don't like how this mallard's too close to the edge. Actually, I might have to Photoshop that. Turn this a little bit. Let's see here. So I think that's good. Yeah, I like this, the line of the mallards with the sun. Maybe I'll actually bring this down. See, it just fades off, goes dark right here, so I'm actually going to, whoops. I'm going to just stop right there, right where the bright part ends. And yeah, it looks pretty good. So I am going to actually, yeah, I'm going to get rid of this mallard, and then everything else, things are going to look good. Got the line, the sun. Or should I just center this and just get rid of both of these? Yeah, or maybe I could get rid of both these mallards. But I think I'll keep it like this. I like it. Maybe, I don't know, I think that's as far as I can go. Yeah. Let's double check this. I think it's good. All right. So yeah, let's remove this guy on the far left. Make a new layer. Call it remove. Whoops. Remove. And see what happens if we use the remove tool. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like this. It's pretty good. Good one. Now, normally I would have this sun more in the center, but I really want to include this mallard in the far right. I really like this line of them, so it is what it is. Best I can do with this shot. But I think it's a beautiful photo. I love it. Yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe learned something. If you didn't, that's okay. You can always check my other vlogs and always look for my new vlogs coming out, and in case maybe you learn something then. So yeah, anyway, thank you, and see you in the next video.